Well, if you didn't know, Anthropic is being sued for $1.5 billion for basically pirating books and trying to use their text for their LLMs or large language models. I think the author and the publisher are getting paid out just a few $1,000s from this lawsuit. And this lawsuit, I believe, started in 2024. And now that same company is buying millions of books, some of which are rare antique books, just one-of-one copies, completely cutting off the spine of the book, scanning the text, and destroying the original physical copies of the book. One of the strangest things about all this is that a federal judge literally said, or ruled, that once they buy the book, scan it, and then destroy it, then it won't infringe upon any copyright. It would be considered fair use because they destroyed the book. Basically incentivizing Anthropic to destroy the books after they scan it so that they have like their own copy and there's no copyright infringement.
Well, that just sounds like slavery with extra steps.
Which is insane. And a lot of these books too, and not only are they rare and antique, but they are targeting books before 2022 because that's when like AI started basically getting popular. I think it was ChatGPT came out at that point. So they're looking for pure human edited and published copies that are basically not contaminated by AI in any way. But to me, this is basically modern day book burning.
I don't know how else to see it.
We are basically entrusting this one AI company with knowledge of millions of books, which now might be behind some type of paywall and will not be available to the public. And I'm sure if they wanted to, they could easily distort what these books talk about, or the text, or the AI model itself could just be wrong about pulling some of the text from these books. I mean, I'm sure it's getting better, or at least I hope it is, but AI can definitely be wrong. So it's insane that we're entrusting one company with millions of copies, millions of pages of these books.
What's happened? Nothing.
I just think this is such a risk and just not generally good for humans. I mean, you take anything to its absolute limit and you can kind of see where there might be problems. And if you take this to the limit and you say Anthropic did this to every single book available in the world, every single book that there is, wouldn't Anthropic basically become like a ministry of truth? We would entrust this one company to provide the knowledge from all the books in existence to basically give us this slopification of the scanning of all these texts. Does that seem right to anyone? And we would trust that Anthropic would hold this knowledge in a factual and truthful way and give it to us in that way?
Me, I'm dishonest. And a dishonest man you can always trust to be dishonest. Honestly.
Anyways, this is very infuriating. I mean, ironically, like, how prescient was Frank Herbert, the author of Dune? How did he almost even just think about our possible future so long ago, before AI was even like it is today? I mean, are we as humans gonna have also a war against these thinking machines that it's so dystopian that this company is even allowed to buy millions of physical copies to take away from us, put behind a possible paywall, and then we're just entrusting that company to hold all that knowledge and all that text. And it's not good. I do think it's the modern day book burning, and that's pretty much all I gotta say. So hopefully it gets better, but see you guys in the next video.